Hey everyone, Tim Schofield here from QBKing77.com, here to unbox and give impressions on the Elephone P8000. Now, if you're in the US, you're probably not going to want to buy this phone due to the bans it has. It's really not going to work on any US networks. However, in other international markets, you might be interested. Now, it has some pretty good specs on paper. Let's go ahead and open it up and check it out. Okay, let's get started. If interested, here is their website, elephone.hk. So it is an international company. Let's go ahead and open this up. Right away we have the actual device. It's got a decent amount of weight to it actually, which I believe is attributed to that 4,000 milliamp hour battery. Pretty shiny gold back. I'm going to set it to the side for a second and real quick figure out what else is actually in this box here. Let's go ahead and open it up. And it looks like this would be the charging cable, micro USB charging cable, and the AC adapter right there. You'll see obviously not even a power outlet that they use in the US. And quick start guide, and then it looks like it comes with a screen protector as well. So nice to include a screen protector. So that's really it. You see it also has a screen protector already on the device. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this guy off, and it's going to keep a screen protector on because this is just the outside piece. So that's really nice that they include that. Let's go ahead and press and hold the power button. Hopefully it has a little bit of charge. Okay, so it doesn't seem like there has a charge, so I'm going to have to plug it in real quick. Let's talk about design. The back actually does come off. So here is that back cover. Like I said, 4,000 milliamp hour battery. You have dual SIM card slots and a micro SD card slot. Now you also see on the back there's that little fingerprint sensor, which I will try out in just a second. On the right side, like I said, volume and power buttons. They actually feel a little bit cheap. To be honest, the power button a little bit more than the volume rocker is up at the top, 3.5mm headphone jack. Nothing on the left side, and then down at the bottom you have your micro USB charging slot. All right, so I gave it a little bit of charge. Let's go ahead and turn the device on, and you'll see booting on up. I do want to talk about a couple specs while I boot it up. On the back here you have a 13 megapixel camera with a rear flash. Like I said, fingerprint sensor on the front. You've got a 5 megapixel camera. This display is a 5.5-inch 1080p IPS display. That was a really loud speaker, so hopefully that works well. All right, so boot it up. It looks like it didn't even run through the start screen, which is a little odd. When it comes to performance, it has a 1.3 gigahertz octa-core MediaTek processor coupled with 3 gigabytes of RAM. So let's get started. So it looks like it comes with a launcher that does not have an app drawer, as you can see. A little bit interesting. And there, all these applications are grouped. Let's go ahead and go to wallpapers and change this wallpaper to get rid of that glare. All right, so just chose a quick launcher there. Let's go ahead and go into settings. So scroll down, very similar to stock Lollipop. Let's go ahead and scroll all the way to the bottom. About device, Android version 5.1. Quickly tap on it, and here we go. And press and hold, and it's actually Lollipop. So let's go ahead and go home. Down at the bottom, you see you have capacitive buttons. You have, I believe this is back. This is a menu button, so not recent apps. Press and hold the home button, and it gets you to those recent running apps. You see a lot of the icons are themed, including the Play Store icon. But what's cool is actually if you go into a folder, you can actually swipe between the folders as they are all grouped by a certain, I guess, type of app they are. Now I want to go ahead and try out the fingerprint sensor. So let's set that up real quick. So you see in settings it has finger scanner. Let's go ahead and press the plus and put your finger on the back. So it's a little small actually on the back, so a little difficult to find. However, I'm sure I'd get used to it. Let's go ahead and just keep putting it down and releasing. All right, so input successful. Let's go ahead and put in a password, 1245, 1245. And there we go. So finger 0 is there. Let's set it as our lock screen. Under screen lock, I'm going to select fingerprint. I don't know why I had to put that in twice. That's a little interesting. But now let's go into that specific lock screen. Pressing on it, it took a little bit of time to actually turn the screen on. You'll see there's a bit of a delay there, which is actually pretty unfortunate. And I don't know why it has a swipe down. It's almost like it used Samsung's look on the different Note devices that had the swipe down. But let's go ahead and put my fingerprint on the back. It says please enter correct fingerprint, so that didn't work right away. Okay, so it worked after a couple times. Now I'm going to go ahead and put it on there. It doesn't do it with the screen off. Let's try it with when I press the button with my finger on it, and that worked. It's kind of quick. I'm going to put it on now, and it worked. So it seems like just that first time it failed. Not too bad. Let's go into that camera application. And it looks like it's going to take us through a tutorial. Let me skip that. Alright, into the camera application, I'm just going to snap a very quick picture. This is just the stock camera application. So I took a couple, and let's take a look at them. So not bad. Good lighting situation, obviously. Looks decent. So we'll see. Obviously, I'll need to test it a little bit more. But overall, that's just about it. Like I said, it is bulky. It has some weight to it. Really unfortunate it has that lag after pressing that power button. But let me know what you think. Like I said, this is probably not for you if you're in U.S. markets, unfortunately. But that's about it. That would be the Elephone P8000. Click thumbs up if you like it. Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Google+. All links in the description below. As always, guys, thank you very much for watching.